What bottles of bourbons and whiskeys have I picked up for the year 2025? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, and he has a brand new video. Today, we're going to go over the first couple of months bottle haul for the year of 2025. Now, before we get into the bottles of bourbons and whiskeys that I have picked up, as always, I want to know in the comments down below what bottles you have picked up for the year of 2025 so far. I always love to see what everybody's hauls are, and you guys like to see what I get as well. So make sure you guys leave that comment. Click the like button, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content, and smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. We just hit 11,000, and let's hit 15,000 as fast as possible. But without further ado, let's get into the first bottle of whiskey we picked up for 2025. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first bottle of whiskey we picked up is going to go to the second batch of Bardstown Bourbon Company Origin Series Rye. Now, this is, again, a 6-year age statement, 95% rye, 5% malted barley, coming in at 96 proof. Absolutely love this bottle right here. After I had the first one, I needed to get a second one, and now that the Bardstown and Green River are hitting shelves here in New Jersey, it was just a bottle that I absolutely had to pick up for myself because I loved it so much. It's one of my absolute favorite lower proof rye whiskeys. You know, it's not super low proof to where it's like water, but it's also not high proof to where it's going to blow your palate out, and it's a really, really good first sip of the day for when you think you're going to have a couple of pours. Gets your palate acclimated, and it is absolutely scrumptious. Let's get into bottle number 2. Bottle number 2 goes to Barrell Bourbon Foundation. This is the double barrel. This is, again, a bottle that was sent my way from Barrell. Thank you again. I did a complete honest review of this thing, and this thing is absolutely wonderful. We did a blind with it. We did a full review. It's a really, really good $50, 100 proof double oaked bourbon that is packed full of flavor. And, you know, this is a bottle that will most likely be on the shelves in most areas for you guys to go out and pick up. And you've got my recommendation for this bottle. It is well worth it for that price range, for the proof point, with the other bottles that are in the same price and proof range. This one is definitely one that I 100% recommend for you to pick up. Let's get into bottle number 3. Bottle number 3 goes to the Wild Turkey Jimmy Russell's 70th anniversary 8-year Wild Turkey 101, pretty much. That's what it is. I mean, if you take a look at this and the Wild Turkey 1985, it's pretty much the same darn thing, just a little bit newer. This right here, it's a good bottle. I got it for $49.99 out the door. Not too shabby. I wasn't going to complain about that price for this bottle whatsoever. This is definitely better than Wild Turkey 101, but is it, you know, almost double the price better? I would beg to differ. I wouldn't say so. I think that it was just a marketing gimmick for this bottle. Not per se a gimmick, but, you know, something to, you know, hey, we've got 8-year Wild Turkey 101 coming out, age-stated Wild Turkey 101. You should probably pick it up. When in all reality, Wild Turkey 101 is a 6 to 8 year blend. They just took out the 6 and 7 year old. There are rumors that the 8-year Wild Turkey 101 is going to be a shelf available bottle without the 70th anniversary label. It's going to be a little bit different of a label. So we'll see about that for 2025. Not quite sure. And the price is going to be like $35-$40. So we could have got completely bamboozled with this bottle right here, but time will tell. Let's get into bottle number 4. Bottle number 4 goes to the 13th Colony 113. Now, this is a maple wood spiral finished bourbon. They toasted their maple spirals, threw them in the barrels, gave it a little bit more of a complex flavor profile, and then bottled this at 113 proof. I did a review of this. I've given a bunch of samples out because this thing is absolutely amazing. This was another bottle that was sent my way from 13th Colony, and You guys know how much I love maple finished. This is definitely one that I 100% recommend once it becomes available on the Georgia their website and on other states that get it and the online retailers. It's definitely one that I would definitely recommend for the price point. I think it was like $65. This is definitely one that I 100% recommend. Let's get into bottle number 5. Bottle number 5 is going to go to the Penelope Havana, and as you guys know, I picked up 2 bottles of that and did a review, and I got rid of both of them. I didn't like it. I got rid of the one, and I got rid of the other one because, well, it just wasn't anything that I wanted to have sitting on my shelves because I just didn't like it whatsoever. It wasn't my cup of tea. The rum and the maple kind of fought too much, in my personal opinion. Now, I know a lot of other people out there love the Penelope Havana. Me personally, not the biggest fan of it. As you guys can see from the review, I like the nose somewhat, and I like the beginning palate, but the mid to finish just, was way too thin. It tasted like fake maple syrup to me, and that is okay because that's what this bourbon world is for. That's why there's so many different bourbons out there for you to like, that you might like something that nobody else likes, like Willet Pot Still. Sorry for everybody that likes that, and also maybe Dickel. If there are people out there that like Dickel, there are a bunch of other people that don't. So this is okay for me to give you guys a review of a bourbon that I didn't like. Now, let's get into our next bottle of bourbon. Next bottle that we were able to acquire was actually a gift from one of my Patreons. This is the Maker's Mark, the Lost Recipe series. This one comes in at 111.9 proof. And what these are using are staves that have been retired from the recipe portfolio. So this one is using the roasted French mocha. Roasted French mocha hasn't been used for about 2 years now for the Maker's Mark single barrel series. So this has 1 baked American pure, 3 seared French cuvee, 6 roasted French mochas. This was edition number 1. The 2024 release. The archive stave was the mocha, as you guys can see on that bottle there. Absolutely beautiful. I love the new Maker's Mark bottles that are, using the the cellar aged bottle design for the single barrels. Really, really cool. Really definite. Love this bottle right here. If you guys want to see a review of this, let me know in the comments down below. But we've got 2 more bottles to get into. Let's get into them. And finally, for our last 2 bottles, we don't just have 1, but we have 2 Stagg Jr. store picks. Now, these are really cool bottles. I've had 1 Stagg Jr. store pick, as you guys can see on the shelves behind me. But now we've got 3, and I'm super ecstatic about it. This one right here had absolutely no idea that these were being dropped in the state until about 2 weeks ago when we started seeing them pop up on some of the group pages and things like that. When my buddies went out, I couldn't go out because, other things were happening. And this right here, he picked up 2. And let me get the second one. So this was the One Group Fine Wine and Liquor. This is bottled at 130.6 proof. And as these were dropping, I was texting back and forth with one of my buddies saying, yeah, all these stores are getting these barrel picks, but we haven't seen one high proof. And I was talking about hazmat. We haven't seen a hazmat Stagg Jr. in forever. And, that same day pretty much, this bad boy hit our Facebook feeds, and this is the Morrow Bros down in Hainesport, New Jersey, coming in at 142.8 proof. Let me double check and see if that's the highest proof bourbon I have on my shelves. It is super close to being the highest proof. The highest proof bottle I have is 143.68 proof. So this is going to be about less than 1 proof point lower, but it's a Stagg Jr. Hazmat. Really, really cool. Now, I know I can flip this bottle for $400 to $500 depending on the page or the buyer, things like that. But no, this bottle right here, The Hazmat 142.8 is going to be the bottle that I crack open once my baby boy is here, and he's only a couple of weeks away, and it's crazy to think that, you know, within the next couple of weeks, things are going to be crazy. So there you guys have it. These were the bottles of bourbons and whiskeys that I was able to acquire for so far 2025. Some bought, some gifted, some given, and some of them will have some amazing, amazing memories to hold inside those bottles. Like I said, I want to know what bottles you got. Leave that like, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. But until next time, this has been Nathan with The Everyday Drinker. Cheers.